so, then it's kind of like not even have to worry about it. So you could have extreme moves today, a lot of volatility probably coming through the markets. We could have swing candles this morning, but the thing about it is we already know if we're looking at these charts what we're going to do. Now, we got a long right here. We know we can go long right here, okay? But what we're really looking for is about the 982 short right here. So we're looking for about 82 short, but we don't want to get 82. We're going to wait, guys, until she breaks the 73 down there because I want to be under 73. So I want to be under 73 down to about 68 and pound this thing down to 60, 58, 54, and then the big move down to 42. If not, we are going to come back to about 996 up here, and 996 might send it. 995. 995 could be a retrace because you've got 990. Remember this candle right here, guys? This candle was sitting where? 998. Well, 995 is that long right there. So when it went back to 95, 98, it took that long and did the same thing. So that's another area where we've seen longs before was 995, 996. So 995 and 996 both could be massive longs, but this might pull back at the open, guys. I'm thinking, you could even pull back up to 25,004 on the pullback, or it might even retrace all the way back up to 1415, but I do think this is going to try to pound this thing down today. I would really like to see this thing come all the way down to 916 into the 887 area, because it's just all crazy little levels below us anyway. There's some big monster levels above us, but you got some good levels, though. You got 82 down to 74, down to 66, 58, 54, 42, 31. So there's a lot of cool levels below us, but we'll have to wait and see what happens, guys. Right now, the market's just kind of doing its whole thing here and screwing off. So, good morning, everybody. Are you awake this morning? I guess everybody can hear me. Nothing much, man. Just trying to see what's going to happen with this market this morning. You know what I mean? Just never know. Oh my God! Hang on a second. Okay, cool. Okay, Steve, I'm back. Yeah, just kind of like waiting to see if this is going to break this 83 down here, 70, 83. I think 83 is going to come down, guys. This is probably going to wind up down here, guys, before we get to the damn open at 59, 60. Because all you got to do is get past the 68 here, 67. 67 and lower, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. But we're going to get those pullbacks this morning first, I think. But I really don't want her jumping straight down before the open because it sucks. I'd like to thing just kind of sit around and do nothing. We always want it to build up before we go, you know? Looks like Bitcoin's down this morning, too. Hmm. Not that I trade it, but yeah, it's cool. All right, guys. So we're just kind of waiting around here for a few minutes. We got 10 more minutes, guys, before this does really anything. But yeah, I mean, you can see the volatility is trying to come through this thing already. It's kind of crazy. I'm watching the candles like, wow. There's some of these candles that are spiking on my charts, and they're not supposed to be doing this early. Hang on, guys. Okay, guys. I called my wife downstairs. I'm like, what's going on with the dogs? Somebody's killing somebody. And she said, it's not ours. I'm like, oh. So I figured it was one of ours. It's somebody else's. I tell you, it's like rough having dogs sometimes, especially when you got an older one and a puppy. Oh my God. I don't get any rest. I get woke up all hours of the night, and then they go to sit in their living room and you can't because they're all over you, or they're fighting with each other. I'm like, damn. I went to bed at 12:30 last night and got woke up at 5 this morning. I was just got out of bed because it's just craziness. A Doberman, she's a Russian Doberman. She's 12 weeks. I think she's in her 13th week now, but she's already almost 30 pounds. she's she's big and clumsy, but I mean she's really smart. But at that stage, they're just playing. They want to play, but she don't realize her play. She takes her paw, which is the size of my Chihuahua's head, and smacks him, and he gets mad up on the couch, which we don't let her on the couch. And then she has this thing now where she's likes to chew on my arm. So I can be sound asleep and she'll grab my arm and start chewing on it like I'm a chew toy. And then she gets sometimes her tooth like this morning her tooth got caught in my arm and it hurt. And she got some big ass teeth for a puppy. Well, she's playful, but she's just big. She requires a lot of attention. They are attention grabbers. Yeah, she just got back from one of her schools. She's done with it, so she stays and all that, lays down and all that kind of stuff until you tell her to go to her place and she'll go lay down. But she don't. You can't really start her actual canine training. She don't start her school until she's 9 months, I think, or 10 months. Because we're sending her to the regular same school the cop dogs go to here in Miami. I'm gonna send her to that one because they do a good job. They have them where they do the circle in betweens, sit, stay. They enforce all that, but then they have it where they train them in commands. They are, threat's a threat when threat's not a threat, so it's kind of cool. Then she'll be fully trained and she'll be different. got to have big dogs trained. You don't just run around with a big dog that's not trained because it can be you can hurt somebody with one of them. Somebody can get hurt, especially in the neighborhood with kids. Of course, we don't have that many kids here. I haven't seen any little kids where I live. I've seen a few teenagers, but not anybody under probably 14. 14, 15. I think most of them are probably. I think most of these kids right here are like probably high school kids. But you don't ever see them because kids don't get out of the house anymore. Well, you see them in the summer because they ride around in golf carts and go to the beach. But well, we ain't got long, guys. About 5 more minutes. So basically, guys, what are we looking at? We are trying to look at 60, about 60. Let's see, guys. We're going to try to look at 68 short, 68 long. Okay. Or we'll be looking at 74 long, 74 short. So it's either going to be 68 or 74, guys. It's going to be one or the other. Now it's going to trail back on us to 82. So now you got 82 long short. So anything above 82 could run back all the way up, guys, to this line right here, right? Like the 23, 25 area. So we got to be careful if it gets over this line because it's going to go long on us. But we also got to be careful if she gets above the 96 up there. I think if she gets above 96, 97, that could be a long at 97. So you got 97 long, 96 long, you got 88, you know, there goes the 90, 94, 95 right there. So this looks like it might try to retrace back, but I don't think it's going to, I don't know. It's possible we might even see it come up to about 173 today. Like I said, it's going to be tricky. And there's your 96, 97, like I just told you right there. Look at that shit. It went long right there at 96. That's expected. Now, if it stays here, guys, at the open, we're going to be looking for 4 or 5 long up here. 0, 4, 0, 5. That's what we're looking for. If not, and this looks like it's going to really try to pull back hard, but we'll see. I think 4 is a good long. But I think 4 is a good long, and I think 82 is a good short. So I'm just looking at getting under that blue box. I want to be under this box this morning for the short right here. Okay? I don't want to be in the box. I want to be under it. Okay? I want to be under this blue line down here, which is like 68. I want to be 68 short, or I want to be like probably about 4 long. You know, 004. If I can get 04 to work, that'll be fine. But I really think it's going to pull back, fake long, and then they could let the bulls fake it long and then just absolutely drill it. And that's usually what happens in situations like this, because you don't see a pullback, guys. See, the short didn't start to right here, so we haven't had a pullback in the short yet. So we could see one of these. Okay, you could see a whoop, up and then boom, straight down, and that's what I'm trying to expect here. But it's all going to depend if we get 4 long, 04 long, but unless we get the 96 long to 4, we could, but I'm not counting on it. So if I get 4 long, if I can take 4 long back to 14, 16, and 24, that'd be great. But if I can't, I got to start looking at 60, about 63, 62 long or short. But I'd really know if I can get 63, if I can get 60 down here, like right about my 70 right there. That's 73. I don't like 73. 82, 73. So yeah, this would work right here. Somewhere around the 70 marker short would be a great place to be, I think. So we're probably gonna see. Oh wait, I don't want to do that yet. Hang on, guys. I'm just trying to fix my other thing here. Okay, there. Let me move that over. So we're basically looking at about right under this line short, unless it goes back above us and comes back short. But I think 73 short will work. I really do. 73 long and about 96, or 73 short and about 96 long, or about 4 long. That's the only thing we got this morning. But right now the bulls look like they're trying to pull this shit back up on us, and I don't like that either. So we're going to see what she does here, guys. Now we know also, I think the bulls are trying to establish 82 long and 62 short. So we're going to watch that too. Because the bulls are showing trying to take this market right here, or trying to take an up move off of this market. But we'll have to wait and see, guys, because right now it's not. It's just not doing what we want it to do yet. All right, so where are we gonna go this morning? What you guys planning here? Looks like they're planning a pullback at the open. That's what it looks like. But we'll wait and see, because if it gets down to 62, guys, I think she's done. I think 62 short is going to be a hammer straight down. But right now, it looks like it's trying to pull back. Or if they're going to try to get this 96 long again, guys. They're there, but they're not taking it. You know what I mean? They're at that area. I think these bears might just focus on this other one over here. So let's see what we do here. There goes the long right there. Oh yeah. See that long right there, guys? So we got the 4 up to 25, like we said, 25, 25 up to about 35. But see, we're not going to hold that, right? So we'll just take a little bit out of there. Now, what we're waiting on to see is these bears coming short right here. See right here? See right there, right in this area right here, guys, where we're sitting at. These bears are wanting a short right in here, but we're not going to do the short yet. I know what they're doing here. We're trying to break off this 26, 25 up here and roll on a pullback. So they got the buy right there. Well, it's right there. The buy's right here about 43, but they're not going to hold this 43. I doubt it, but we're going to see. They got a little bit. That's cool. See how they're doing it, guys? This is what we're going to wait around, guys. You got to wait for this. Now, if you want to get good entries, we got to focus on maybe the 15 long. 15 long is a good entry, guys. If we can hold it right in this area here at 15 long, we can probably get those entries 15, 39, 40. So you got to be 15 or 40, one of the two, guys, on the longs here. Okay? Because this is probably going to come back down right here. And if it does come back down, it's going to come back down right where she's sitting. Okay, and then we're going to get down here to about freaking 23. So right now the market's just playing games. See, they want to sell here and they want to buy here. You see where I got my signal at right here, guys? 40? That's buy and sell both right there. They're buying. Everybody's trying to buy in right there at that one area at the 39.75. 39.75 is a good place to be. Now, if it comes back down here short, guys, where's that next trade at? That next trade will be short at 23. 39.23 short, or we go back 39 long to 43 long. And there she goes. See? It's just basically this morning just waiting around. Because it's going to be hard to get profits out of this. Damn, I should have just took that long. Shit. I started to take the 39 long and I didn't. It's right here. I'm just going to take this like 40, 57 long here. 57 long, but 57's got to hold. If 57 don't hold, it ain't going to work. It just needs to creep above 57 to 59 right here. If you can get 59, guys, it's gonna go. 59.61 trade. Now we want 61 to like 63 up there, guys. You got to hold like 63 here. There you go. Now you got to hold 68, 67, 68. You got to hold that, and it'll keep moving. If you don't break 68, she's not gonna keep moving. It's not gonna work. Because the bears will take it back down. So now, guys, the trades here are 67 long and 77 long. 67 and 77 long are the two trades we're looking at. But we got to get to 67 and we got to get to 77. Okay, if you can break 77, you're going to get a good trade about 94 on this. So that's what we're trying to get. This is what we're trying to do, guys. We're just having to scale out, though, in these trades. A couple thousand here and there, and that's about all we're getting. We want, because she's going to slow down and we're going to get some better shit. Well, we know that our entries are 61 now. We know there's an entry at 61. There's one at 55. There's one at 45. See right in here? Look. Right there. 61. 61 long. you got to be able to hold these 61s, and the problem is the damn bears are down to 61, just below it. But now we got to just go up there and hit this 77 long. If we can hold 77, guys, I think the pullback's 93, guys. Can we get 93 pullback? There we go. That's better. 93, guys, off 77. That's what we want. We want reversal right here, guys, to 93. And if we can get that reversal, the bulls are in business. 93 to 96 to 100, okay? You want the 77 long to 93. So you got to have that. And you got to hold it. This is one you just got to wait on and wait to see if she reverses. The full reversal for the bulls, guys, is 94. We get up there at 94, and guess what? The bears are screwed. Started to say something worse, but I didn't. So you know what I'm talking about. So if we can get up at 94, guys, we can pound these bears this morning, and their shit's over with. They're over. They're over. All we gotta do is get to 95. 95. There's that 93 right there. That's what we want. Now we get to 95 and we sweep these bears. Because if we can sweep these bears at 95 to 99 to 100, guys, it's over to 109. And then you can see the pull. You can see 109, 114, 118, 121, 127. Now what we're trying to do is we're trying to get to the 149 again, like we did, I think, last week, or I think I called 149. I think it's like last week, or week before. But 149 is a good place for us to be right now. 149.50 and 195.13. That's the perfect place for us to go to. So now we just kind of move up. Anybody in the trade? Come on. Anybody get anybody getting some of this? Like I said, 95, guys. 95 to 100, 100 to 109, 109 to 114, 114 to 119, and 121. We are looking at 121 to 126. That's what I'm trying to get, guys. And I want to break 126 and all the way up to 140 like I want to do, and 146 to 149. So it's got potential. Now the bulls have to hold this while the bears being dumb. And they're going to be dumb, guys. And they're going to be dumb at the 95. Most traders are going to be dumb at 95 and close their damn trade, and it's going to cause them to pull back. They shouldn't close those trades unless they're like one tick away, or unless they got it at the 95 and they can't withstand the pullback. But see, like I said, they're going to be dumb. Now, the next buy-in, guys, is about 93. If it don't hold 93, guys, short, it's going to go back long. 93 will go back up, okay? And there it goes. See that shit? 93 just took off, man. Woo! Thank you, RQ. So, guys, if we don't hold, if it stays above 93, it's a long. It's a long. And all we're trying to do, guys, now is just get to the top of that long to push this market at 110. You break 110, it's going to go. There she goes, off 110. Look at that shit right there. Break 115 now, and she's going to go. All you got to do is break 115, 116, and you're still in business. But, man, look at this crap. So 96 now, guys, is the pullback. 96 is where the bears are trying to short, okay? 96, if it doesn't break 96, guys, and break it down, it's going to go back long at 96, okay? So you now know 96 is where you can also get in to make another trade to go right back up. But if it breaks 96, it will come down, but it might not come down by a couple ticks. So, I mean, if it comes down 3 or 4 ticks, just kind of hang on. So right now we're playing between the 96 guys and the 117, okay? See how 96 comes down every time? Right there, it goes right back. 96 to 117 is what we're looking at, guys. These bulls better get with it, because if they don't, you've got to hold this 96 to stay in this money. Because the bears can take this market back at 95 easily. And we know this. Come on, let's just roll up through here, guys. 117 is the punch. 117 punches the bears in the face, and we know it. 117, and this thing will go again. There it is. Yep, now it's about 121. So, guys, the next trade up through here is about 120. 127. If we can break the 127, we could see 141. Now the Bears know they got pullbacks at 108. Or what is that? That ain't 108, is it? It's 105. So now it's 105. If you break 105, you could short, maybe. But if it don't break the 105, guys, it's not coming down. See, I broke the 105 coming down. That don't mean nothing, though. Doesn't mean shit because it's only going to come down to probably 91. There's 91 right there. Now, if she don't fade 91, she won't hold. She goes back across 91, she's going to go back long, guys. See that? There it is long, 91. 91 is the key, guys. So now you're going to come down here, and the Bears are trying to get short. Come on, that's kind of crazy. Yeah, they are trying to whack it. So, but the thing about it is now, all we got to do, guys, is wait till about 93. But we know the pullback right here is at 77 long, guys. We know there's a long at 77 right here. Right here. There's a long right there at 77. I don't know why mine's like 85. That's kind of crazy. I didn't want that entry. Gee whiz. See, it's back to 93 right there, guys. So we know 93. We know that 91's the key here. As long as you're above 91, she's going to try to go long. I think it's more like 89, but we'll see. It's actually where I'm sitting. It's 87.75. Wow. It is 87.75. How in the hell did that happen? I'm sitting right on the long. I'm sitting right on the entry for everybody right there at 87. That's seriously stupid right there. I can't even believe I did that. That's hilarious. So if she breaks 67, she's going to come short, guys. See, I'm not worried about it right now because we already just had a great morning, so I don't care. But I really would like to see it go back up and punch this. But like I said, the volatility today, guys, is stupid. If you make money today, you better hold on to it because you're going to probably get nailed if you're not careful on this day. Because we know now the Bears are trying to come back again short, but I don't like these shorts because they're just pullbacks. I'd like to see it stay at 77 long. Right here. See? That's where I'd like to see it go back to, guys. I'm just going to put that marker there for you. That's where I'd like to see the bulls try to push the market back. If we can get these guys to do 77, at least we can probably get back to 93 off of this. You got to break the 95 right here, the 96, I think it is. 96, yeah. You got to break 95, 96. If you can break 95, 96, and 97, it should keep rolling. Eventually what's going to happen, these Bears are just going to lose it. The Bulls are just going to fly with this thing, and it's going to be nice. See, we're just getting pullbacks, guys. That's all you're getting now. See, the Bears want to pull back at like 83 here. They want to pull you back at 83. They want to go long at 83. So the pullback's 83, the long's 83, the short's 83. It's all crazy right there. It's all in the same spot. Then you come back up here to like 95, 96, and try to run again. Now it's 104. If you can get 104 to hold, it's going to run. See, 107. Now it's 108. Now the pullback's going to be 90 again. 91. 91 pullback. Bears are at 91, Bulls are at 91. Goes above 91, it's a long. 91 long, guys, or 91 short. That's what they're doing. See that? Look at that. There's your 91 short. But will she hold? If she don't hold, guys, it's going to go back to 91 long. Because the Bears have to break 91 and hold. And we know this. So if they hold the 91, it's kind of a cool thing, but I don't think it's going to hold. It just doesn't seem like she wants to hold this morning, but we never know. But what's going to happen if we don't get this to go one way or the other? But 10 o'clock is going to be interesting, guys. That 10 o'clock candle is going to be seriously interesting. It's probably going to set the tone for the day because we're seeing so many pullbacks and goofy shit right now. The 10 o'clock candle might be the smoothing area that we're looking for, but it's okay. I've already got a shitload this morning anyway, so we're good. So let's go. See 91, guys? Look at that. 91 tries to come down right now. Look, our our actual trade at 77 is the long, guys. We know that, right? So the bears are trying to come down again. Now the bears are going to come right down here and try to hit the 56, right? I'm going to take this off here again because we're not using it. So what we're going to do now, guys, is we're going to focus on this bottom down here. We're going to focus on 50 long, and we're going to focus on 70 long, right there. 70 long, 50 long. And 70 goes back to 67. 67, 70, either one, guys, goes back up to 77, which is the long. So right now we're just actually staying down here with the bears, trying to capture their longs. We're with the bears, guys. We're hanging with bears. We're actually putting contracts in where bears are going short. So, but look, if the bears don't break down here, guys, at the 51, we know the 51's the long. See? See how she bounces off 51 and goes back? So see what we can do? We can go there, or we can wait till we get down here to 51. See right here, look, watch. Well, go back to 51, stupid. Come on. See like right in here? See right there? They went short, right? So we know the bears have to have that, but these bulls are fixing to lose it right here, I think. Oh, let me get my mouse back over here, guys. I can't see what I'm doing. I lost my screen there. Okay. Okay, what the heck? That's weird. Look at that. Oh, look at that spike. Look where the spike is sitting, guys. Why is that spike sitting at 51? I wonder why. Because everybody knows it's the long and the short. See it spiking right there, guys? We are on top of that spike. We know exactly where they're going to spike at, right there at 51. 51 goes to where, guys? Oh, if I can get my mouse. 51 goes to 61, 60. I think 60 will be good up through there. 51 to 60, or this is just going to come down and fade. Come on, bulls. Don't lose it. You guys are pathetic. Pathetic, man. This has got so many swings. It's ridiculous. It's right there at 51 and 60 both times. See that shit, guys? 51 and 60. It's absolutely ridiculous that they can't hold this. 60 is a good trade, though, I think. 51, 60 is a good place to be if we can get them to hold it. 77 is a good place to be if you can get them to hold it. But, guys, this is tricky trading this morning. You're going to lose your ass if you ain't careful. We got to get on these. Only ones we can take are the ones I'm calling, because if you take the other ones, you're going to get nailed. 60 is a good place. 77 is a good place, guys. If it'll hold 77, even 62, you know, we know these little areas are good little areas to trade in. What the heck is going on over here? Okay, get over there. So we know the 60 is a good place to go. You know, 71's a good place to be. 72 up through there. I think it's like 68, but we'll call it 72. Then you got like the 77 long that comes up through here. We're trying to get 77 to pull back to damn 93. That's what we want. We want the entry at 77 to go right to 93 and just keep rolling. We wanted to get 77 to 93 because I'm telling you, the reversal's 95. If you can get these guys to hold the 90s, if you can get these bulls to hold this 93, 95 area, guys, we can keep long, okay? Because that's where that reversal is 93. 93 is bears. Everything under 93 is a bear area. And that's what we have figured out this morning. So we know anything below 93 can kick your ass, okay? Pull back, swings, and chops, right? Because the full reversal is at 93 for the bears. Now we want to get this entries up through here, guys. We want to take the longs at either, what is that? 110, 115, 118, 121 area, and 128 area. Those are all longs I just called. 115, 121, 128, all of them. We got to stay away from 93. You got to stay away from it. We need to make these bulls, let these bears know that, hey, look, man, we're not playing games here. We want to stay above the 93. Now this might spike up a lot, and then all of a sudden you've seen how the volatility has been slamming down a lot here, guys. There's a reason behind this. You might have build up bears that punch this thing 200 points straight down in one move. You got to be really careful with these trades. But we're just trying to get to 127. If we can get 127 to 141, man, at 147, I think we'll stable. I think after we cross the 141, we're going to get structure, or maybe the 149. I think 149 will give us structure. I really do. I think 49 could be the key to say, well, we got structure. See right here, guys, where she's trying to cross that 21 area. These bulls know 27, 28 is a good entry. 28 is a good entry going north. It really is. Because it structures 28 to 41 to 49, and that's what we need. We need to be up in these areas. See how you're coming down? What'd I tell you? 93. Remember? 93, guys, I'm telling you, is a nightmare. So we're just gonna take this right here. Let me see if I can find it. If I can get my damn mouse to get back on my screen again. Let's go like right here and take this little, not this one because it's gonna mess us up. Let's go like right here. That's almost 93, but we're gonna put this at 93, right about 92. Right there. Right there. Okay, this is a problem. It's a massive problem, and I don't like it. And that's why. Because it's bears. Those bears are sitting at 93, and we know this, guys. All right, so we got to hold above the 93 to keep direction. Okay, we know this. Remember, 15's an entry, 21's an entry, 28's an entry, 18's an entry. So right now, guys, you got 10, 15, 18, 21, and 28. All our entries going north. Every one of them's an entry going north. But the pullback on this could be 10, but we're going to wait because we're just going to wait to see if we're going to get this move on this volatility move to 27. We want 27 bad. That's a killer entry at 28 to go to 41. And see what I mean? See what I mean by that right there? We're almost there, guys. This is what they're trying to do. They want to be above that 28 marker, which is also above an area of concern, which I have an arrow there. It's also where we had the lower high that was made there this morning or last night or whenever, but I marked it. So I know it's also a good place to be, but it's also one of our big levels is 28, so it's perfect. Now, can we get 28 to 41 to 49, like I called this morning? Once we get to 45, guys, once you cross over 46, there's a long there all the way to 70. You can get 46 all the way up. So if we break 46 to 49, we're probably going to go to 195. I'd say 195 should be a good target. 170, 195 are good targets up north. But now we see how we equaled out, guys? We only took a couple thousand this morning, but now look at it. We've equaled out. We've already captured the big trade. Look at our entry. That 59 was my entry, guys. 59. Way down here. I'm almost 100 points already. And I will get it if we cross the 49, I'm sure. If we cross that 49, I'm sure I'll get that 100-point trade. Go to 141. Thanks. Hey, you're a good job, man. Remember, guys, you pull him back down here, 27, 28. That's the trade. 27 long is the trade, guys. If you can't get 27, it's going to pull back to like 18 and 21. And those are trades also going long. 18, 21, 27, 28. See how she's pulling back? Going all the way back to 10. That's another trade. 10, 10, 10, 15, 18, 21, 28. All longs. Gathered all those shorts up right there and gathered them up to go back up. That's what we're trying to do. We're trying to get shorts to gather. Right now we're pushing. I think if we can just hold above some of these little areas we got to hold above here. We got to hold above the 124 now. 124 is where the bears are trying to short us, which is stupid. I don't know why they're doing that, but they are. So 124 looks like where the bears are trying to get something going, but it ain't working out well. As we keep coming back to 124 here, you can see dumb bears. Dumb bears. Why are you going against the grain? You see big candles like this, guys. You don't go short. You don't. You go long on pullbacks. You see a big red, you see a big green candle. You're not thinking short, you're thinking long. You're thinking pullback long. You see a big red candle, you're thinking short and pullback short. All right, 28. Let's go. Come on, 28. You need a hold, man. Let's go. Come on, 140. There we go. There's my 141. We just tapped 141, guys. What's happening, though, is you're going to see resistance up here around the 141 to 149. Okay? That's fine. Because once we break that, you're going to see a move. You're going to see a gap move. I think the 149 is going to send this. There's our 141. There's our big one, 149, right there. Now, this should be the one, if we can hold 149 to 150, this should be the one that sends this thing straight up. Okay? And straight up by what I'm saying is probably 195 to 225. That's my two targets. 195, 225, 170. And I got 82 and 84, I think, up top too. But those are small little targets compared to the big ones. But I got some big targets up top there. I got 150, 195, and 225. But in between those, I'm thinking about maybe 171 to about 180, 85. So, yeah. You just got to stay above this 28, guys. 28 trade. We got to hold 28 to 41 and 41 to 49. And I mean, these bears are going to come down here, and it's going to be always going to be the 28. Right now, it's the 28 because they're dumb. They're kind of dumb. You lost your mind, man. So we're slamming these guys this morning, guys. How many people got some money out of this? It's hard to do, guys. Some of you guys might have lost a little bit, but it's okay. You can get it back. You just got to be patient. If you're looking for ways to try to capitalize in these markets today, man, you've got to either be taking trades at 28, 21, 18, 15, something like that. She pulls back down to 15, even 10. It's like that's what they're going to do if they pull it back. We're just looking for new entries. We're just looking for this thing to break this 49 and haul ass, guys. Because I know the bulls have built up the breakout point at 49. I think they got it sitting right there at 49. I would imagine that's where she's going to be. 49 to 195, but we got 170. You just got to get above 149 to get to 170. That's all. See the higher high, right? The lower high was tapped it. You said we tapped the lower high? On the money. Now, if this breaks this, guys, we're trying to get from 149 to 170. And 170 to 180, like 182, 185. And then we started seeing the 90s come in. Oh, yes, there she goes. Taking off, like I said. I told you guys at 149 she'd break. What happened? Busted it. We just took 149 straight up, straight off the grid, man. I told you she was going to break 149 and take off. And we passed the 170 just like we called it. Now we're going to go up here and tap the 182 and then 182 and 183, 185. If we break the 185, we're going to get 195 and 197. That's exactly where I want to be. We got to break the 195 to get to 225, guys. But right now, you got to get through these 80s. 82.84 is not going to be that much fun, but we got to get through them. 82.84. See my box up there, guys? Yep. See that top of that high that we made? That lower high? Now this looks like a big move, right? It is a big move, but it's also a lower high. There's your high here. Okay? That's a lower high. So we got to come up through here, get here, break this lower high, and move. But right now you got to get to past 81 and 83. Okay? Pullback on this is going to be about, what is that pullback? The entry pullback is 70. So we got to cross over 86. We got to get 84 to 86 to work, guys, to get to 95. 84, 86. That's the next two trades up through there is 84 and 86. That's exactly where people are looking to get in, 84, 86 if they're not, or either 70 on the pullback. If you break 95, you're going to send it, guys. You're going to send this thing. Just like we did at the 70 or the 49. Remember I told you we'd send it at the 49? Look where we got. Look at now. We done sent it from the 49 to the 79, man. 30 points off that run, guys. Boom. Let's go. There it is. There it is. We are crossing that 80, that 95 right there. Now we got to break this 95 because 95 is crucial. That's another point, guys, in the market where it sends it. We want to get 95 to 98 to 206, 206 to 211, 16, and then we want to hit that 218, 225 area. I'm looking at 225, guys, as a target right now. We got to get through some of this little small shit. And you got to hold the 95 here. You got to make sure you stay above 95. 95 is a breakout for the bulls. 95 to 225 would be a sweet move, guys. And I'm done. 10 o'clock, 30 minutes. Already made 20 grand today. 30 minutes. Let's go. I'll posted a lot of money on these charts again today. All right, guys. Can we do it? Let's go. Can we get up there and break this 95 and hold it? We have to stay above 95, and we know that we're trying to push that 95. If we don't hold 95, guys, it comes back down to 80, like 84 long, 85 long, 85 long, 82 long, right in that area. 82, 85 is the pullback long. Then you got 70 after that. Perfect, man. This is beautiful. They want to hold the 84, guys, because 82, 84 is the long. They know the 82, 84. It's right there, guys. It's trying to hold that 82, 84. 70 is a good place, too, to get another good long. But if we get under 70, guys, she would drop. We don't want to get under 70, guys. We don't want to be under 70. 70 can bust it right back to 49, and we don't want to do that. So we hold 70, and we got 84. See if we can get this thing to keep running, guys. Can we keep running? Can we keep capitalizing on these moves? We may be able to keep this going here, hopefully. If not, we're good. Hey, it's a good thing, guys. This is a good morning. And we've had some good days, man. I like jumping here and just getting you guys on the right track every day. It's kind of fun. Killing markets is fun, you know? I'm not even risking 8 this morning. I'm only trading 6. If you guys noticed that, I went lower because of volatility. All right, 82, 84. We still got to hold it. can. It's just a matter of the 10 o'clock candles. It's only been in the candle 3 minutes, and they're really not doing much with it. But you would think with all the stuff we had built up this morning, we'd be setting for 300 by now. But these candles are just not moving, and you really got to watch this 70 down here. Because the Bears know once they get to 40 even, 39, man, the Bears will take shorts at 39. I think the Bears will go short at 39 if they get it back down there. So we're not even worried about the 39 right now. But right now we want to hold 70 and above. 70, 82, 84 holds. Because we're trying to get back up to those targets. We got to break that stupid box. Got to get past the box of death. See, a lot of times people will teach you guys that, oh, this higher high is your resistance level. Yeah, sort of, but not quite. Okay? Because this lower high with this big giant candle here is bigger than that candle, right? This is more like your resistance level, not this one. You'll have some resistance here, yes, but this is where the resistance is really going to be, okay? Because we already know it resisted. Look, it come up here and tapped it and pulled all the way back and went down. So this tells you that this is a good resistance level. This was a resistance level only because it ran all the way up and gassed out and came down. Okay? This is nothing but a big giant run here that just gassed out and fell. Okay? It made a high and just petered out. Well, done. This one didn't. This one come back up and got here, but you can see that pullback. See? That big wick coming down. So this was a good resistance area at 82 or 99, 200 up in here. This is a good resistance area for the Bears. They established this, but because it's sitting right before your actual projection level at 223 to 225. So we know this. So see, now we got to hold this 70 up here. 70.84 is crucial because if you don't hold that, it's going to come down to 47.45, way down in here somewhere. Okay. Probably more like right about there. So this area right in here, guys, is where that 47 is. It's like right, I'm going to put it at 45 right there, but I really think it's more likely 46. So I'm just going to keep it there. So if we don't keep 70, you're going to come back right in here, and then you can buy again and go back up. Okay, because you got 47 and you got 40 down here. I think this is like what? 24 or some shit. That doesn't matter right now. Because you've got this one here that sits right there. See those two lines? Those two lines are your pullbacks, guys. Thank you, Mike. All I can make in 9 minutes. That's awesome. 9 minutes a day keeps the job away. 9 minutes a day. Can you imagine working 9 minutes a day? Really? Hey, man, what do you do for a living? Oh, I'm just a trader. I work 9 minutes a day. 45 minutes a week. That's just silliness, right? But it's true. You can actually come in here, guys, when you learn this and you make your money. You've seen this morning, guys. I already had my money made in the first 10, 15 minutes. Good. We're good to go. 15 minutes a day. I only need 15 minutes. Some days I need 1 minute. Depends on what our entries are. Like yesterday, we were what, 8,000, 1 minute, 59 seconds. I could have quit right then. You guys see how we're getting there to 70? Now we know these bears are going to try to come down here. About 41 is that short. Where you see that 41 right there, guys? Where I got that marker at, that 40 level, right there at 40. That's where the bears want to short you. Right here. See the pullback coming? And it's going to come right down to 28. Remember 28? Guess what? 28's the bounce. Good job, man. Good job, Doc. Awesome. 28's that bounce level, guys. If you can't break 28, she's going to bounce back to 40. So 28, 40 is the short down to 28. But if they don't break the 20, if they don't break the 28, guys, it's a long back to 40. Okay, just letting you know that. So you'll watch that 28 marker. See how it's coming down here again? Watch 28. If 28 doesn't hold, they will take longs at 28 and go right back up. If they don't get the longs at 28, they're going to probably take them at 24. Probably 21 and 18. So you got 21, 18, and 28 that are all longs. And the 40s are long also. Could the Bulls be done? Maybe. Maybe so. They come up and hit that top box. But you don't want to give this back to these Bears because it's going to get ugly. Ugly market. Got to keep this 40 here, man. I really think the Bulls want to go 40, but I really think the Bulls are looking for the entry at 47. And there it comes right there. See the 45? 46 area? I think that's where the entry is going to be. 46 is the entry on the Bulls side. Right there. See that 45, 46? Right there. 46. They got to hold 46 now. If you can hold 46, that's going to move it up. 46 will be a good place if we can get the hold. 40 is the marker for the trade, but 46 is that push level. See how she pushes off 46, guys? Oh, there he goes. Push off 46. That's a beautiful push right there. Beautiful push. Now, can these Bulls get this to work all the way up to 179 again? 179 to 188. Because the Bears are 127 right now, so we're at them. Now here, this is weird because the Bears are wanting 53 short, but the Bulls are wanting 53 to go back the other way. 53 to 174. Okay, watch 53, guys. Watch you try to roll up to 174 here. 53 goes to 174, or 53 tries to come down for the Bears. See 53 right there. Now the Bears got to break 53 and 46 to make anything work here. If the Bears can get 53 and 46, they'll try to probably come down to about 133 on that. But if they can't hold that, it'll go back to 152 and go long. So right now you're looking at 152 long, and for the Bears to get serious, they're going to have to break the 26 down there. That's under the 28 marker too, guys. You know 28's the long on the pullback. 40's the long also. 40's a long, 28's a long. Those are all still long levels. Right now, these people in retail don't know this. So they take that short right here, guys. They take the short at like 130, and it goes down to 28, bounces right back on them. Goes right back to 140 and kills their trade. And see, oh my God, I just got killed. Right? They don't know why this is happening. It's because of the way it works, the way levels work, the way the market likes to structure. And they love structuring off that 140 this morning. 140 and 147. That's the two best areas right now we got. And 128. Those are all longs. And as we can hold those longs, guys, we're just going to keep messing with these Bears and taking their money at 148 and 140 and 128. And eventually, if we don't go back at where we're supposed to be, the Bulls will give it up, and then the Bears will take it and slaughter everybody. But right now, though, we're only about, 70%? We're about 70% of the long, so we got plenty of room to move still, but we're not moving. We're just sitting here. We're playing Taz levels, going back and forth between shorts and longs this morning, so it's kind of weird. I'm watching it too. Right now it's showing short, but we're actually in the long. So they can't cross over. They're having a hard time pushing this past that 195, 196 area up there. We got to get back up there, guys. Yeah, the 146, good 147 are always trying to go long here. Always. That's the big level. You got to hold that 145, 147. And if you can get the 40, like 45 to 47 to hold, we're trying to get back to 170 from there. And that's exactly what we're trying to get done. 170. It's weird, but that's what we're trying to do, guys. And there it is. 170. Now you got to get 82, 84 again. 70 is an entry. We know 70 is the other entry up top, but can we push 70 to 82, 84? Can we get it to go? Come on, guys. Just run this thing up here. Get about 74 and haul ass. Should be 75 and it should just rip right here at 75, but it's just right there. There it is. Not 77. It went 2 ticks on us. So we need 77 to come through here. We gotta get back to 77. There it is. Now it's 80. Gotta get 80 to hold. Come on, 80. Come on. Don't play dumb little games. Oh, come on, let's go. You guys can see baby candle beside the other candle. Baby candle's not growing. Baby candle has to grow, guys. And what I mean by that, you see how big this candle is right here on your screen? See how small this one is? This candle is going to have to grow up and beat mama. This is daddy, mama, baby. Daddy big, mama's bigger than daddy, but then you got to get baby to come up and beat them both. Because if you don't, you are going to get reversed. It's called engulfing candles. If you don't know what engulfing candle is, go to YouTube and check it out. Engulfing candles make a lot of sense, guys. If one candle doesn't make it bigger than the other one, you're going to get pullbacks and resistance, and you're going to get reversals. The market has to be bigger. Every candle going up past the next candle has to be bigger than the other candle. That's a given. You have to engulf each candle. Like this little run right here. See this little run right here? Daddy, must say mama, baby, baby, baby. Everybody grew, right? Big candle. See this one here? It went shorter. It didn't grow past it, so we got the pullback. See these two here? Didn't grow past it. Got to pull back. Same thing with this one. Look, there he comes. See the red? The reason you're seeing that is because the candle's not engulfing the other. But we know we can still engulf if we can hold the 146, 147. If we hold these areas, we can still go up, guys. If we don't, we are coming down. Eventually, we will come down to about the 100, probably. I would say probably 100, maybe even the 85, 95. See, the bears want a short right here, guys, at 40. That's the short. 40 is the short. But for them to get that 40 short, see that? There it is. But where's it go? 28. Remember, 28 and 40 are longs. So it's going to reverse back to 40, or it's going to take the long at 28 and go back to 40, or it's going to go short at 40. Oh, I've said something. I don't know what she said. I don't know what she said. She yelled something at me. I think she's going to the store. Okay, so see how you got this short here, guys, that's trying to get under the 28? So it comes down to 119, 113, 108, 109, 110. So basically, if she don't get down past the 110, if we don't get down here, guys, about the 94, our 94 short is really what we're looking for, I think, personally. But, these guys are just playing stupid little games right now. This is a good pullback, though, because we could see this thing really go. I want to see a good pullback right here, but I'd like to see it go right back to the top again. Because remember, we haven't had a good pullback yet. And the bears are trying. See, there goes the 100. back up. Right back to 28 long. 28 long is crazy. If they could just hold the 28. But this pullback's awesome though because it also shows us that if we don't go down, guys, this market could really blast off. Because every time you get pullbacks, it just gathers contracts to go back north. Unless they just give it up and let the bears have it, but I don't think so. Not yet, anyway. Of course, you never know. I think it could come down to 196 down here if it really wanted to. But we're going to be careful right here at this area because can the bears bring it down? Or is this just a fake? I don't think it's going to be fake if it gets under. I think if we get under like this 95 here, man, I think they could come down to 70. I mean, I think 95 could to drop this thing a good 20 points. But we got the 100 right there. I called, guys, right down to it. Now I'll show you this right here because I'm already closed this other one anyway. So you see how we got this 95 down here, guys? Oh, it's not 95. Shit, let me get out of there. Right? Well, it's not gonna go back, I guess. We're looking for like 90. I'm looking for like 94, maybe 93 on the short here. But if we go back up through there, we're not gonna be able to get the shorts. So you know the long's 95 and the short's 94. Okay. Let's see, retail long and short's like 102, I think. Let's see if we can let the bears have it right here, and the bears take it down at 95 would be perfect. But remember, you're dealing with a long market. You're dealing with bulls. Okay. I'm just showing you guys this. I just want you to know you are dealing with bulls. So it could go also long at 95 and slaughter you. So the target low on this short at 95 would be 77. Okay, or it's long at 95. So it's either long at 95 to 77 or excuse me, it's either short at 95 to 77 or it's going to be long to 95, back to 100, back to 109, 110, 116, 121. You guys know the deal. 124, 128. So can the bulls come in here or bears come in here and actually get that short to work? And I really think it depends if you can get under the 95 and the 65. I really do. And I think if you can get down here to 90, 86, 84, 83, you might start coming 81 to 79. There it comes. 79, there you go. 78, 72, 71, 70. And there we go. There's my targets. There it is. And we tapped the target at 68. I called 70. So now we got to try to get 68 to 61, 61 to 52, 52 to 48, and we're going to slam it all the way down to like 48 probably. Close. We got damn close. I think we almost hit it, like 47 or some shit. Did we hit it? I don't know. I'm not even looking. I'm looking at my screen. So 45, guys, if we can get down here with these bears at 44, they're going to send this down here at 36. We're trying to get to 36, guys, because guess what? They can move this chart down if they really want it. Now you're getting that resistance area, okay? Because from the 59.60 down to the 36, okay? So let's put this here, guys. So you're looking at right here, guys, at 59. Let's just say 59, right down here, right about there. That little box is all areas to buy. Everywhere in this box is an area to buy. Okay? It's all full of bulls. There's bulls all in that box. This is where the longs are, inside that blue box. Everywhere inside the blue box. On top of the box, below the box, and in the middle of the box. We know this. See how they're trying to go long above the box? Because that makes perfect sense. There's buy levels there. This is what I'm talking about, those roadblocks in the market. This is the roadblock. Now, once you get down here to 36, the roadblock kind of eases up, guys. And what happens once you get past the 36, the roadblock likes to come from 36 and drop right to our line. Okay? And that makes perfect sense, doesn't it? And then once you get those, you're going to get like 17, 15, and straight down to like 5. See, look at this. Look at this. Clockwork. We're trying to get down to that big short level. Now remember, that big short level is also a long level. And remember, this right here at the bottom of this box, this is a long. That top's a long and this bottom's a long. But if you break through this, you could be coming down, guys. If you break through it, you're going to probably come down to 23, 18, about 4 down to about 996 area. And look at this. How amazing is this now? We just did 16,000 on the top side, and we're getting 11 going down. And we called that short perfect. Anybody take the 94 short with me? I called the 94, guys. And I told you this morning that reversal was 93, remember? So if you remember that shit, you know. I told you early this morning, we've got to watch out for bears at 93, 94, because they're going to kill us. And look what's happening here. Well, they're not killing us. They're killing somebody else, though. But they didn't kill us. They killed everybody who went short, who went long. So guys, we're just going to try to get down through here. We're at 21. You want 21 down to just about the 13, 14 area. And 14 will send us to 4. And 4 will send it down to 95. 95, 93, 91, 86. 83. Could be 76. We could even target the 63. We might even target the 60. The 60 would be really good if we could target that, but I think if you want a big breakout, you got to get to 83. Once you get to 83 in this, guys, if you can hold 83 in this, if we get down to 83, guys, and we earn, let's see, no, not 83. Yeah, 983. If we can hold 983 in this, that's where it gets fun. Because 983 is going to run straight down to 897. It'll be a big run down through there. But right now, SK, we just capitalize on a stupid move. It's beautiful. Right to it. And that's a short, long level there, guys. You know there's a short there. That red line is a short, just in case you don't know. That's one of the long, short levels, just like this one down here. This was a long and short level. And this one right here is your long and short level. And look how it's respected it every time. It's went short and long, above it and below it, every single time. And the reason I drew these highs this morning and these lows is because of the volatility. I figured we would probably come back and strike one of these. And we did right here. See? We hit the top right here, and that's where the resistance came back in, screwed around, got under this one, got under this one, got under this one. So we kind of knew that was going to happen, but we just got to play it out, guys. Now we're down here, like I said, to the 4. Oh, there's the 4 right there, guys. Can the 4 come down to 997? Is that possible? Maybe. We're going to find out in a minute. We'd like to see 996, 94, 91, down to about 87. Remember, though, the pullback on this is going to be about 14, guys. And it's going to pull back to 14 because that's on the level, but because the next short down from 14, right? You go 14 short down to 4 short, and 4 short's the next short down. So it's 14 short, 4 short. Whee! You guys remember a little pig commercial on TV? Whee! That's what we're doing right now. We're weeing all the way down, dudes. All wee, all the way home. Because this is going to the house. Steve, we're going to the house. Right down to the bottom line, guys. That's why I drew that bottom down there for you also. I want you guys to know that is the target down there low. If we break that, it's really going to get stupid. But 83, guys, is what I'm looking at. I want to see this come down to 983.25. 983.25 is a good place to be because it's where the bears got a bull marker, and they can take that mark. They can take that marker and slam this market down, and they know this. So if you're looking at 983, guys, it's a temporary level right now. It's a temporary bull bear line. So the bears break that line, they're going to send it, and it's probably going to be about. Wow, it's almost 90 points. Okay, it's a shit move. It's a big move, guys. You're the money king. Thank you, Big Al. So, guys, look at this. We're just trying to get down here now. We're going to get there. It comes, man. We're going to start pushing that. We're going to try to push that 4 down here. We want 4 to hit that 83. Come on, 83. Get there. Come on. There it is right there. Boom. This is what I'm talking about, guys. This 983 can be stupid right here. But you got to watch that blue line because you are going to have bulls right here. There's going to be bulls here because there was bulls right here. See the bulls right here? 85 because they know 83 is that short. If this gets down here, guys, it's going to go to 68. There goes 68. Then you're going to come down and hit this about 50. If we can get 68 to 58 and down to 55, 55 is going to send this, guys. It's going to send it to 42. 42 and 35, I would say, would be the next 2 levels down. Then once you break 35, you're going to get 22 to 18 down there, I would say, is next. But right now, we want to see if it'll send it, guys. And that level to send this is 54. 54 to 41 to 33. 54 will take this thing and slam it. And 41 can go to 33 also. We're trying to get all the way down now to 897, guys. That's where our target is. This is a temp target, too. Like right here. Right by this arrow. Okay, here comes that big short again at 33. 33 is going to send us to 22, guys. 22 and 15. That's what we want. We want 33 to come through and go to 22. 22 down to 15. Once that clears, we should start seeing that 98, 97, like we called it. And now the Bears have another point down here at 897 to break out again. So if the Bears break 897 and flip this thing, they're probably going to go to 806, guys. They're probably going to bring this another 130 points down from where we're sitting. So can this work? Remember, the pullback is going to be 54, guys. 54 is that short. So 54 is your pullback. 54 and 54 is the pullback short. Okay. 40 is another short. 35 is a short. But 54, 55, and 50 and 60. So 54 to 60 is all shorts. Anything under 60, this is going to keep shorting. This can pull all the way back to 74, 75 short right here, or 82 short. So as long as you're the big short there at 81, we know we're safe at 81, guys. We just cannot. I don't think we can be in 81 and over. You might see a drastic pullback at 81. Anything under 81 is still a short, though. We know that, so we're good. 81's a good place to be watching, though. Come on, Bears. But isn't it kind of funny if you look at this chart, guys? What do you see? You see how the bears got up here, or bulls got here and failed. The bears just come right down to this level here and failed too. They pushed it through, but didn't stay with it. They pushed it a tiny bit through and didn't stay with it. So the bears have got to come back down here, guys. They got to stay under 81 and keep these shorts. If, like I told you guys earlier, if the bulls wouldn't get it done, what would happen? The bears would take it back. And the bears took it back. And I expected that. Because if we can't get through that level up top, I knew this shit was going to happen sooner or later. But 93 was a beautiful short. Right now, I do think the bulls will try to get a little bit if they can at 82, like I said. But really, if it goes back to 62, guys, she's going to stay short. 62 is where the bears want to be. They want to take 62 down, and the bulls want 81. It's kind of getting those little levels again like it did yesterday, you know, like little pullback levels, kind of slowing down. 81.62 is a good place to be. If we can get the bears to come in at 62 and push this again, would be really nice. Right now, the bulls are trying to go long at 62, though. They're being stupid. Just go with the trend. Go with what you see. Red means red. See that 62, 61? It's ridiculous. It just sits there. Because we know that's where the bulls are trying to go back long to get to 81. And the bears want the short. And there's the 81 long. Just like we called it. I knew this shit was going to happen. 81 long. Unbelievable. And now we go back up here and we try to see if we can stay below the 4. Remember the 4, guys? That's the pullback is 4. 4 is a pullback and 4 goes back to 14. So if she breaks the 4, she's going to probably pull all the way back to 14 on us. People want me to call them this morning. I bet you know who that is, Steve. You there, Steve? Somebody wants me to call him in Miami. We'll see what he has to say this morning, so we'll see. So, guys, we've got to be under 4. 4, 4, 4. And believe me, guys, it ain't just one person in Miami. I got a lot of friends in Miami, so somebody takes that the wrong way doesn't mean it's, you know, it could be anybody in Miami. I've got tons of friends in Miami. Well, can we go to 4 long? That's kind of what she's doing now. Back to 10, then 15, 18, and 21. I wish these bears would hold this, but how stupid are they? So now, guys, we're playing here now that we didn't get what we wanted. We still didn't get the 897, which is kind of messed up. We should have got that. So now if we get back to the 49.50. But see, the bears now have made their point to 140. Remember 140, guys? 25, 140? The bears have made it where the bulls have to get all the way back to 140 to get the market back. So they've made it hard for the bulls. Now the bulls can push it back up through there because of all the craziness in the market today, as you guys have seen. It's just long. But now I think we're going to start actually doing stupid things unless these bears hold on to this. We don't want to see it draw back to all the way back up to 80 from here. And it's possible it could happen. See what I mean? It's absolute insanity. So now we just have to sit around and go, okay, well, I already made a killing, but what's going to happen with these bears? Now, see, this chart's showing us coming back up to about right here at the 76, right? But in theory, that ain't really the truth. It's 140. But in theory, though, we could probably get a good trade at 77 right here, above this candle at 77. So we know that. But the shorts are going to be down here at the 35 down to 22. So if we can hold the 35 to 22, we'd get back. But the problem is now we need to be under this. We need to be under this line here. We got to be under that. So the bulls want to keep moving. See? Oh man. So now the bulls want to hold this area at 59.60. Watch right there. See that? 59.60. That's where the bulls want to hold, guys. If the bulls can't hold 59 and 60, she'll come down. If they hold 59 and 60, she's going to go up. And there she goes. So can we get 59 and 60 to work? And there it goes. See, it just took off the 70. It's not a lot, but hey, it's good. But at least we know. Okay, so now the bears are working down here at the friggin' 53. So if it don't break the 53, guys, it's going to keep going up. If it breaks the 53, you got to be careful. 53 is where the bears are sitting. We know it. Continuation trade off that is going to be where? 74. So 53 is where everybody's trying to go short. 53 is also the long. And 73, 74 is a continuation of the long. See how we're down here at 53, guys, going short? Look at that. See that? But watch. Right here, watch. See this? 53. We know it's 53. It's stupid, but it's 53. Now, if it can hold 53, you go back to 74. What the bulls want to do is get to break that 77 up here, but I really would like to see these bulls come back up to 60, 70, and 77, and then send it to 93 all over again like they did this morning. But see, 53 is crucial. You've got to hold this. The Bears want 53 and the Bulls want 53. I think if you cross over the 60, 65, well, I think it's I think it's going to be probably about the 60. Yeah, I think 60 is good. 60, 65 area, I think we could actually get to move back up. Back up to 95 again, 70, 95. So, see, there it is again. Look, 53. It's craziness. Remember I told you about the box, though, guys? Remember? These are the longs down here and the shorts in these boxes. There's longs and shorts here. Now, can we get 74 to run it? We want 74 to try to push through this. And back to 53. Unbelievable. It's so dumb. Okay, so watch this, guys. So now we know we got 29, right? So you got 29 coming all the way down, 23, 16. Okay. Now watch. Right here at the 36 is where the Bulls are trying to get back to. 18 also. 18 and 36 are both going to be, 18 is that short 36 is that continuation. But if you don't break 18, they're going to go back long here, guys. So I'm going to show you what we're going to do. I'm going to buy one at 18 probably, unless it breaks it. Or I'll buy one at 36 right there. Well, it didn't buy one. Yeah, it did. It bought one there. So I bought one at the 36 to see what's going to happen with it. And it lowers it down some. I should just show you guys how I'm going to do this with one. I'll do it with one. Okay, so we're going to buy one at 36, if it ever goes back to 36. And we're going to try to buy one at 18 if we can. So if you don't break 18, I'm going to buy down there. If it comes up to 36, I'm going to try to buy one there. Right here, right there. Now see, I know that's a continuation area. And then I know the next one's 53. And then from there is 70, 70. So I'll get the 53, add one there. Now can 53 go to 70? That's the key. Can't. Now all we got to do now, we can restructure back at 58 and buy another. We either buy another one at 58 or we don't. We gotta wait right there. 58 right there. So 58 buy in and see if 58 will push it back. See, because we know the bears are down here at this 41. So we can buy another one at 41 right here. See, I bought another one, 4. I bought it 41 that time, which brings me lower. And I'm trying to get back to 58 with this trade. See how you can stack, guys? I mean, it's not a lot of money with 4, but I mean, this is kind of stuff though. In markets like this, I can just get, going and get here and there. It doesn't really matter. I don't really concentrate on the money side. I just concentrate on trying to make good entries for profits. Little tiny profits is cool sometimes. And if you don't break the 40, it's going to go back up anyway. So we know the 40 is a buy-in down there. And what we're trying to do is we're trying to buy into 40 to get this to run to 60. See? We want to buy in at 40 to go to 60. Or we got to short at 40 and go to 31 down to 18. See, now watch. These guys will buy down here again. I bought another one at 40. Now, if I don't like 40, I can also buy another one at 36. See right there, 36 buy. Now, if this doesn't work, I can wait till she comes down to 18, rebuy, and still make money and not lose that trade. So now we got 6 back in it, guys, by stacking contracts. And look, we just made $1,000. Perfect. But can we go back up to 60 and break out? Can we go 60 to 74? Actually, it's 60 to 73. Yeah, about 73. So we expect this to try to go to 60 to 73, but as you can see, it's choppy now and kind of stupid. So there's 60. Now, can we go to 73? But first of all, before you get to 73, what are you going to have, guys? The breakout point of 63. You got to get 63 to hold here. You need 63 to cross over and go to 73. Okay? That's what we need. This is kind of cool, actually. You're probably right, John. I'd have been called a warlock. He's a witch. Burn him at the stake. See how the 74 broke? Now you need 79 to break, guys. Or it's going to pull back to 58. 58's an entry going up. But it's also the bears. If they don't break 58, it's going to be long. Long, and so see if they don't break 58, what do? They try to reverse it back to 78, so or 80, so it'll be 80. There's your 58 trying to come down. See, now watch. Boom, about 58. runs back down here and say goes to 46 where I'm sitting, right? No sweat. I can always buy it 38 and take it back up. Or I can wait. Now watch. 36 long, right? We had one at 36, and she has to go right back to 53 to get us back in profit. So all we're looking for is 36 to 53 profits here on this one. If she breaks the 36, she's probably coming down. But because I would really say we got to watch the 36 here. Because yeah, she can fade 36 all the way to 22. So this could be dangerous at 36 right here. But for some reason, they sure like that 36 D right there. Kind of nice stuff. And they got to get down to 36, 32, and it's not working right now. And now we want to get back to 53 here and buy another one right there. Boom. Bought another one. See that? This is hilarious, man. Now this goes to 80, she's going to punch it and go up. So 80 is the target, guys. 80 is your target. It might fall a little short of 80, but 80 is the target. But right now we know continuation is about the 75. There she comes. All we got to do is break 8. Oh, wait, no, it's 78, guys. So continuation is the 77, and the target's the 78, and then the pop 78. So if we get another one here at 78, we should see it move a little bit. There you go. There it is. There you go. Now it's 83, 84. We just made a $5,000 trade by stacking against the bears. Stacking the bears, guys. All we need is 80, and all we need to hold 80, and we got to hold 80 to push this 84. If we get 84 to break, we'll probably see it gap again. I like 80. I like the 78 though. The 78 is a good entry because 78 goes back to where? It goes back to 94. Remember, 78 is perfect, man. If we just hold 78 to 94, it would be a beautiful thing. 78's that big level. 94 is that big level. But we know we got to hold that, and we got to get up here and hold this 85 to get to 94. Once we get to 85, we should see a couple ticks move here. Look at that. Come on, boys. Come on. Let's go. Now you're going to be 87, guys, 88. Now you're looking for what? You're looking for the 88 push. And you're looking to buy back in at 70. 70 is the key, guys. If they don't break 70, it's going to stay above it. And it's going to go long at 70, go right back to 87. Or 70, what is it was. Yeah. Actually, it's 89. So, yeah. If it don't break 70, guys, it's going to buy back and try to push back to 89. But remember, 70 is the entry, too. So you get 78 to 89, or you get 70 buy-in to 77. So it's either one of the three there. But it's going to work out to where she's trying to push back up here. Hopefully they'll get this established and reverse this market again. See 70? Right there. Now what are we going to do there? We're going to buy one. See? I'll buy one at 70, go right back to 82. It's crazy. We got to get above the 78 and hold. That is the entry, guys, on the big levels. 78 goes to 94, and we know this. And the Bears know it. And here it goes. Come on, boys. Let's go. There's your 88 right there. We just got to get 89.90 and keep pushing. So now we have to cross over the 90. 91. it goes. He just crossed the 91 and hauled ass. Now it's got to cross the 98. And guess where the pullback goes to? 78. Imagine that. 98, 78. They're either going to buy back in at 78 again, or they're going to go back to 98. Or they'll buy back at 78 and go to 98. So they either go 98 and push it, or they drop it to 78, buy and go back. All right? You 78 here, guys? Same scenario. 78 is that long, and we know it. Now these guys will come down here, these bears, and they'll try to punch this 58, 59. But if they don't break the 59, 58, guys, it's going to rebuy at 58 and go right back to 78. And there it is again, right back to 78 long, all over again. Once she establishes 78 long, she's trying to run back up to 98. Because now the bulls have more than 50% more they can go on these longs off the bottom down here. So it's kind of cool. Cool. See the 58 right there, guys? If it don't break the 58, she's going to go back. Right there. 58. 58. If she don't break it, they're going to buy it right back here again. So what they'll do, look, let me show you. They'll put one here at 58. And then they'll put another at 38. And they'll put one now again at the 69, 70. So you got 70 long, 58. Well, I think it's going to be like 50, 55 now. 55 long. 55 and 70 both are continuation areas. So if she don't get down here, guys, under the 50, it's not going to happen. It's not. If she does break the 50, it's probably going to come down here about the 33. So now we just wait and see if we can get back to 70. Can we get to 70 and add one? Can we get to 70 and add a contract? Dun, dun, dun. Come on. Right there. Just added one at 70. So we'll see. How you doing, Riz? Good. Really good morning. Really good morning. We had a really good short. I mean, nice big short there. And we had a good long and a good short this morning. We're way above 30 this morning, so we're good. 670, guys, is that continuation. Either that or it's going to come down here to 50 and try to get down to 33. So actually, it's 50 to about 37, I think. Can we get to 70? Come on, let's go. Come on, Bulls. Quit playing around. Look, we'll buy another one at 70, right? Right here. Crazy. We should just get to know about 71 here. Right there. See that? There's 71 entry. Again. 70, 71 entry. And try to push this up here, guys. Once you get to 71, they try to level it off at 78 to get that big entry to go back to 97. So you know 71 goes to 78.97, and that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to avoid the 51. You got to stay away from 51 because she can short there, or they'll just go back long there, either one. So, but anyway, it's pretty cool. I'll be getting off in about 2 minutes, guys. So that I got to make a phone call at 11 supposedly, but it'll be 11:01. See, look at this. There it is again. Now let me show you. Let me cancel this, guys, real fast, and just go ahead and take this, because let me show what these big boys do. Okay, this is an example, guys. I'm not trading this many contracts, but I just want to show y'all, just for the fun of it. Okay, they're going to come down here and they're going to push this 73 level, right? So they're going to try to push 73 back to 82. So see, these guys will buy in the midline right here, somewhere around that 82 area. Now see, these guys are trading 1,100 contracts, right? So let's say we're trading 100 contracts for a broker, but we already know that where our entries are at. So we can establish those entries down here. Well, I want it to be 73, but we know the midline is 82. So we can either go 73 or 82 long, and we want to go back to 91. Now, if we get to 91, what would we do? We'd probably close it, and or we'd wait for it to break it and keep structuring. But see, if we can't get it to work, then we would be down here anyway at these longs down here. Well, there's the 82 again. So see, they're trying to structure the 82, and they're trying to structure the 74. I'm just trying to show you where the best entry is. See, the best entry is down here and right here. See this one? That's the two best entries right there. But if they go short down here, guys, you will know that they'll pull back on you. See? But what the guys try to do is they try to get these precise entries like right there, right? And they want a precise entry at that 71, 72, so they can go, well, let's just take off and go with this thing, right? Because if they can get that to stay there, they'll make a lot of money. Now, what they don't do is guys, this computer's trading for them, so they don't manually enter these guys. They have computers that will go in, take 2 ticks, 3 ticks. What people don't understand about the market, guys, is watch. Let's say I'm a big computer, right? And I'm trading 400 contracts, right? What am I looking for? I'll show you. Look. All I'm looking for is about 3, 4, 5 ticks. Boom, done. See, done. That's all I'm looking for. If I'm a big-ass computer, I'm not looking for 30, 40 ticks. I'm only looking for enough ticks to get me to that $60,000 range, and I'm done. Now, I do know that if it pulls above my trade, it's going to go back up, right? So I don't want that. So if I go back up to the entry at 68, if I'm a computer, I'm going to enter at 68 long. If I'm another computer, I'm going to enter at 47 short. Okay? But you guys see how this works? This is a good example of how what we call what's it called? I can't remember the word. But it's where the computers trade, lightning fast trades. And they only need a couple points, guys. They don't need 20 points to make a living, because they don't have to have it. Now watch. See, if they get out of that trade, let's say they got out of it, and they go long right here. See, look, they go back long right here, and they say, okay, can we go long up here in these areas and make 4 or 5 ticks? See, look at that, 30 grand, 73 grand. They went to $73,000, 80,000 right there. See that? 80,000. They're going to close that trade at 80,000. That trade's getting closed. That computer's going to take them points and be done. Right? That's all they're going to do, is they're going to just take that trade and be done. See? That's hilarious on my other account. It's funny. See, look, if they can get here and go long, they will. But they want to go short, right? Now, if they can go short here, they'll make a bunch of money. See, that's all they want to do. And that's only a few ticks. That's only a few ticks, guys. Look at that. Look how much money you can make. If I was trading huge contracts like a computer, I'd be killing this damn thing. There's almost a half a million right there. Look at that. Isn't that amazing or what, guys? And this is showing you guys what computers do, how the quants do it. Lightning trades. And when she breaks a certain level, they're going to stay in that shit. Now, this has to come down here past this 32. If it don't come past 32, we just close it. The computer will close the 32. Boom, take the money. 448. Look at that. That's what? 8, 9 points, 440,000. That's crazy. But this is what they do with the supercomputers, guys. They got massive contracts. They got targets. They know where they're going to get in. They look for 3, 4, 5, 6 points, and they're done. Because if they can get 5 points, man, 200 grand, bam, out. And it does it. Or sometimes they got it set up, guys, where it'll take 2 ticks. They'll have like 3,000 contracts for 2 ticks. That's it. 2 ticks. It's done. It goes short 2 ticks, long 2 ticks, short 2 ticks, long 2 ticks, all day long. All day. It makes money. One day I will figure out how we can do it, and we'll be doing the same thing. But it's kind of cool. So after all that, guys, I finished out my day with 36,585. That's exactly what today's was, 36,585. But I wanted to show you that, guys, to get you respect and show you guys what they do with big contracts and how this really works. These big people don't teach on YouTube or any of that kind of stuff or say anything about these massive lightning trades going on behind the back with these big computers. And they have massive contracts. They're looking for little tiny ticks, and those ticks are fluctuating around our levels, guys. It's like those ticks are fluctuating right here at 35. 35 is our long short, okay? We know that, right? So they know 35 is a long and short. They ain't stupid. So if they take 35, guys, what are they looking for? They're going to take 35 short down to 23, and they're done. Or they'll take 30, they can get a 35 long back to 38 long, 3 ticks, and done. It's all about the levels. So anyway, hope you guys had a good day. I got to get off here. I got to make a phone call. So tomorrow is Friday, so I won't be on tomorrow. I don't know. I might jump on in the morning with Riz, but we'll see. I don't know if I think I've got a call in the morning I've got to make though. But anyway, guys, I might stop in tomorrow and see you guys. But yeah, so I don't trade on Fridays. Why do I? People always ask me, guys. Here's why I don't trade on Friday. Monday through Thursday, 2 hours a day drains you. Friday is your recharge day. Friday's my recharge day. I like to handle business stuff on Friday, phone calls on Friday, emails, lawyers, brokers, all that kind of stuff. I like to handle all that craziness on Friday. So after Friday, I get done around 2 o'clock or 3 o'clock with all the shit I got to do. Then I just kind of recharge, man, because I know I don't trade Sunday night, which is I stay away from. So I'm looking from Friday night. You've got Friday at 3 or 4 o'clock in the afternoon until all the way to Monday morning at 9. So you got plenty of time to rest, plenty of time to get trading out of your mind. Because when people lose money on Friday, they spend the whole weekend down in the dumps. And they can't wait till Sunday night comes to lose more. That's usually what happens. They'll be scatterbrained all weekend and go in Sunday wanting to make all that money back and end up losing more. Monday comes, they take one trade wrong way, count's gone. In Georgia. And that's how it works. And that's exactly what some of these people want you to do. We don't want you doing that. So anyway, guys, I'm going to get off here and have a good day. Remember, guys, if it breaks to 83, the 983 is where we need to be. And she keeps threatening that 983, but we'll see what happens. All right, Riz.